له الأهمية الكبرى من خلال العمل على دمج وتمكين الأشخاص ذوي الإعاقة داخل مجتمعاتهم، فالاهتمام بهم هو أمر
communities. The state gives due attention and concern to them, not only through these events and conferences, but through the cooperation between different ministries and authorities to engage and involve people with disabilities in the community. And as we can see now, the arrival of President Sisi, the President of the Republic, to El Manara Conference Center, and in a few minutes the 4th edition of the event Capable with Our Differences will start. The 3rd edition in 2021 of the conference, the President announced a package of measures to be implemented over the past year, on top of which is the Decent Life Initiative to cover the community and cultural and sports needs, in addition to expansion in the rehabilitation of people who work with people with determination, especially in the educational process, as well as different production sectors to highlight skills and capabilities of people with determination in different fields. We have seen over the years how people with determination has won a number of awards and prizes in competitions. So it is a package of rules and laws that would be enforced on the ground. They were ratified by the President, like Law 157, to establish a fund to support people with disabilities, to support 11 million persons in Egypt. Capable with Our Differences, in its 4th edition, encourages the participation of Arab expats who reside in Egypt, so that they would all cooperate together. And Capable with Differences in the whole Arab region would be involved and engaged, and the spirit of love and compassion would spread between them all. Of course, a very distinguished participation from people with disabilities in different fields: scientific, sports, artistic, and Capable with Our Differences a few days has witnessed Cairo Tower lighting with the logo and the slogan of people with disabilities, be it physical disability or mental disability. Dear viewers, this new slogan that was designed by Ali Abdallah, a person with determination, was done under the auspices of the Ministry of Social Solidarity, the Ministry of Youth and Sports, and the Egyptian Federation for Mental Disabilities. Every year Egypt proves its efforts to support human values in the Egyptian community in light of a new republic based on the human being and the construction of the state. And this is something that we witness worldwide in all fields through a number of measures that the political leadership enforces to support social responsibility. And this event, Capable with Our Differences, shows the empowerment of people with determination. Since President Sisi assumed office, the political leadership has given due attention to people with determination. In 2016, an initiative was launched for their inclusion and their empowerment. In 2018, Sisi President announced it as the year for legislations And there was also the idea of establishing a charity fund to invest the funds to support the institutions of people with disability. And also youth with determination participated in the World Youth Forum to deliver the voice of this segment of the community regarding different challenges and difficulties they face. And the state tried to find solutions to these difficulties and challenges through a number of initiatives. Let us speak here, dear viewers, about the Egyptian experience in this context. The enhancement and the protection of rights of people with disabilities. The government has given them due concern over the past 5 years when the president launched the empowerment, the inclusion initiative that reflected positively on supporting people with disabilities and highlighting their issues through their inclusion in the communities and empowering them, as well as using this capability they have. And the president and the state are trying to make all sectors like telecommunications, information technology to provide health and educational services to the youth and people with disabilities, as well as empowering them to access the labor market and to support the development of their countries. It's not just the Ministry of Telecommunication and Information Technology, but a lot of other ministries took a number of steps and initiatives to support people with determination, like the Ministry of Social Solidarity that provided a number of initiatives, activities, therapeutic centers, physiotherapy, as well as special institutions for people who are visually and hearing impaired, in addition to the different NGOs that support people who are mentally disabled so that they can interact with the community. The Ministry of Education is also involving them in schools. The President of the Republic.
السلام عليكم.
يوم
جميل جدا جدا ان انا اشوفكم.
A very nice day. Welcome.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
In the name of Allah.
فخامة رئيس الجمهورية السيد الرئيس عبد الفتاح السيسي، السيدات والسادة الحضور الكريم، صباح الخير. بيشرفني أرحب بحضراتكم النهاردة في النسخة الرابعة من قادرون باختلاف. اليوم اللي بنستناه مش بس في مصر، لكن في الوطن العربي كله. بنفرح بيهم وبنشوف قدرات ما كناش نتخيلها، غنى واستعراض ورياضة وفن وأحلام بتتحقق. يوم زي ما قال عنه فخامة الرئيس
President said is one of the nicest days in his life and our lives. Capable with our differences was a file that did not give enough attention over years, but when the President assumed the office, it became one of his priorities, and thank God in few years we now have the slogan of our event, capable with our differences, we have a place
إزاي أصبح للقادرون باختلاف مكانهم في الجمهورية الجديدة. والآن خير بداية مع آيات من الذكر الحكيم يتلوها علينا القارئ الشاب من القادرون باختلاف عمر أشرف.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. يا أيها الذين آمنوا لا يسخر قوم من قوم عسى أن يكونوا خيرا منهم ولا نساء من نساء عسى أن يكن خيرا منهن ولا تلمزوا أنفسكم ولا تنابزوا بالألقاب بئس الاسم الفسوق بعد الإيمان ومن لم يتب فأولئك هم الظالمون. صدق الله العظيم.
صباح الخير.
Good morning.
صباح مختلف زي أصحابه.
A different morning. Let me, before introducing this day, introduce to you my friend and my co-anchor. I'm Mohammed Mahmoud. I'm 9 years old. I'm in Taha Hussein School.
عارف يا أبو حميد سنة
Do you know, Ahmed, in the year 2018, a very nice thing happened. What is it? It was the first edition of this event, Capable with Our Differences, that was attended and held under the patronage of President Sisi. And back then, the whole world saw you and fell in love with you and learned about your dreams, ambitions, and differences. Yes, I know, Carrie, my dream came true today, and I'm now a presenter in this event. Can I be a presenter? What do you think of me? It gives me honor that you are standing by my side today, and now we'll watch a documentary about 3 editions of Capable with Differences, and this is the 4th edition. And at the end, I would like to thank Your Excellency and tell you that I'm honored to stand before you for the first time, and I wish it won't be the last. And may God protect you for Egypt and the people of Egypt. Mohammed Mahmoud, you are a very good presenter. You are even better than Mr. Karim. Yes, of course, he is. Thank you. The community that appreciates the value of its sons and daughters with special needs, and especially the heroes and the ones who excel would be able to achieve its aspirations, as well as sustainable development in all fields. Are you happy that you're here with us? Yes, this is the happiest day for me.
من النهارده مفيش لوحدك هو ده شعارنا الجديد 4 سنين من قادرون باختلاف 4 سنين
Capable with differences. 4 years we convene and Egypt sees us. 4 years we express our voices. And the president is with us every year, and every year we achieve even more. During last year, thanks to the support of President Sisi and all ministers, we're able to achieve a lot. Those who wanted to acted before Egypt, and they attended Cairo Film Festival and Ismailiya Folklore Festival, and they participated also in the program Al-Abaqra, the Genius. And the champions of Capable with Our Differences were able to represent Egypt in all international competitions and championships. And a fund called Capable with Our Differences was launched under the auspices of the president in 15 files in cooperation with Decent Life Initiative. More than 42,000 of them were rehabilitated through physiotherapy, as well as establishing 20 centers to serve them in villages to support their talents, as well as launching the convoy of We Are Early With You to support Capable with their differences and their families, as a message to the whole world that even if we are different, each one of us has a place. I wish that you would attend with us all the coming years. Yes, God willing, I will be with you next year. Good morning, Your Excellency, the President. Good morning, distinguished guests. Good morning, the families of our heroes. Let me introduce to you. Wait, I will introduce you instead. I was a presenter, so I know what you are exactly doing. Yes, but I would like to introduce you not as Amr Youssef, the artist, but Amr Youssef, the ambassador of the Egyptian Sports Federation for Mental Disability since 2014 up till today. Thank you, Rahma, and it gives me honor. And since 2014, I was with our sons officially and unofficially with them before 2014. And I see the great effort Your Excellency did that made these sons and daughters feel a lot of difference in the community and in the street. Isn't this true? Yes, it's true. So please tell me your story. Good morning, Mr. President. Good morning, everybody. I'm 26 years old and I am a presenter. When I was born 26 years ago, the doctor told my mother that she is not going to live. How did he say that? And also the school did not want to enroll me. There is no school in Egypt that does not want you to be its graduate. You are a big presenter and you are also a champion. They lost you. And we did not have a sports team, and they said we cannot play sports. Of course you can play sports, and in 2023 they will participate in the Olympics, and I will go to France with the table tennis national team. And despite all the difficulties my family met over the past 26 years, they were able to overcome it. And when the president came, we had a new place in the new republic. Not any place. You have a very important, strong place, and it is not just us who are helping you, you are helping us as well. And they are not just participating, but they are able to succeed and help. And we are there to support you. Yes, you are always supportive. Your Excellency, the President, I would like to thank Your Excellency for the great effort you did with our sons capable with differences, your presence as a role model to everybody, and in the street people deal with them differently, and the image of people with determination has become different in the whole community. Yes, I would like to tell Your Excellency, thank you. And thank you is not enough. December is the month of capable with differences to prove that we have a place, and your presence with us gives us our rights in the new republic. And next year we will all be waiting for Your Excellency to be with us in the next edition, and we love you. Rahma, you are an excellent presenter. What do you think of me? Very good. We love Your Excellency, and we wait every year for this day to be honored to have you in this event capable with our differences. Rahma, can I tell the President what did you say when we were behind the scenes? She said that we did not know when this event would be held, and she was supposed to travel to visit her brother, but they canceled the flight when they learned about the date of the event. She said, would the President come to me and I do not go to him? Rahma, those who do not love you are unlucky. Yes, exactly. And I would like to tell you that we, the Egyptians, are lucky that we have a humane president like yourself. Thank you very much. Thank you all.
جمهوريتنا الجديدة حلم بيتحقق على أرض الواقع من مدن جديدة وبنية تحتية
infrastructure, national projects that raise the flag of Egypt. And one of the most important things is the development of the human being and protecting his rights. Thus, President Sisi launched in 2018 Capable with Our Differences that proved that only one chance can help us write new chapter in history, and nothing is impossible. If you would think, you will find it cannot be done. It means you succeed because you love something. It means the feeling of responsibility that makes you sacrifice your lives for millions of people. It means we are capable to participate in the community work. We have rights and opportunities that made us achieve things we did not imagine. each one of them give an image to the whole world to prove that if we put a ceiling, we'll say impossible. Capable with our differences, a presidential initiative that enabled thousands of people with determination to achieve the impossible. Together, there is nothing impossible. Your Excellency, the President, last year we had with us Rahma, and she had a request. Let us remember it together. Would in next year we have our friends capable with differences from the Arab region and the whole world? Yes, of course. You prepare for the invitations and we'll do all the procedures. And because Your Excellency always meets your promises, we have Mariam, who came to give Your Excellency a message. Good morning, Mariam. Good morning. I am Mariam Handal. I'm 11 years old. I am from United Arab Emirates. Today I'm the ambassador of the child, and I wish that I would be the ambassador for my country in the future. I am here to extend thanks to Your Excellency the President for hosting us from different Arab countries to participate in this event capable with our differences. And I would like to say that Egypt is dear to our hearts in the United Arab Emirates. Mariam, we are glad to receive you, and would you please introduce to us the next part? Now we'll see capable with our differences from Egypt and the other Arab countries in a song with Ahmed Saad, the singer. Let me welcome Mariam first, Ahmed. First, welcome Mariam to Egypt, and welcome to all people from United Arab Emirates who are here with us today, and those from all Arab countries. Thank you. We and the people of United Arab Emirates love you, and I love you too. Thank you, Mariam.
أنا من الليلة دي راسي مرفوع فوق، أنا من الليلة دي عايش الفرح وادوب. يلا حيوا أبطالنا دول نجوم الليلة دي، شاركونا الحلم الليلة ده متعوب فيه. يا دي الهنا كلنا هنا فرصة من أحلى بلاد. أيوة يا عرب اوعى عجب حاجة شبه المعجزات، والليلة حاضرين مش فارقة مني ما الفرحة واحدة. ليكم وعشانكم كلنا حاضرين، اليوم ده يومكم واحنا بيكم طايرين. شوفوا ازاي انتوا بين الناس منورين، ما انتوا اللي قدرتوا تبهروا الملايين. فرصة من أحلى بلاد، حاجة شبه المعجزات، والليلة حاضرين مش فارقة ما الفرحة واحدة.
Good morning.
الحقيقة أنا يعني طول عمري بقف على المسرح
I
ده
have always
بعمل لقاءات
stood
مع
on this
أساطير
stage to
واتعلمت
have
كتير،
interviews
لأن
with stars,
قادرون باختلاف
but
هم النجوم
capable with
وهم
the
الأساطير.
differences are
بشكرك
the
يا فندم على
real
الشرف
stars
ده.
and legends. Thank you
جاي
for giving
النهارده
me this
أقدم
honor. I'm here
نجم
to
كبير كبير
introduce
كبير
a
قوي.
big
صباح الخير يا
star.
علي.
Good morning, Ali. Good morning, Mr. Steve. Good morning, Your Excellency the
قدم نفسك
President.
بقى.
Introduce yourself. I'm Ali Muhammad Ali. I'm 21 years old and I am a swimmer in the Mental Federation and I'm a student in the IT Academy and I love football and I analyze the matches. Would you analyze with us in our studio? Yes. What about Farouk Gafar, Mido, Hazem Imam and Ahmed Hassan? They will stay at home.
طب وأنا هعمل إيه؟
And what about myself? You will work
طب
with me,
الحمد
of
لله إن
course.
أنا هشتغل معاك. الحمد
Thank
لله.
God that I
أمنيتك
will
إيه؟
work with you. What is your dream? I want to be a presenter. This is my
إن شاء
dream.
الله بإذن الله.
God willing.
يا علي ده حاجة جميلة جدا.
علي, it's very nice.
كان ممكن قوي ان احنا نشوف فقرة كده عن احد ماتشات كأس العالم.
We can see you commenting on one of the last World Cup matches. Now we are in the strongest studio who played the final in the World Cup. Messi. And what did France do? It was a historical match. Who was absent from France? Bogbo Kanti.
تاريخي أسطوري. الحقيقة أنا يعني بشكر علي جدا.
I thank
وعايز
Ali
أحكي لحضرتك
and
قصة
I
كده
would like
حصلت
to
في
tell you a
الكواليس.
story that happened behind the
علي
scenes.
سألني هو وكل
Yesterday,
الزملاء
Ali
اللي
and
موجودين
all his
هو احنا
friends
ممكن
asked me,
نحلم
can we
هي مصر فعلا
dream?
كبيرة.
Is Egypt
فكان الرد
really
الحقيقة
big?
تاريخي.
So
كان
the
الرد
answer
إنه احنا
was
ممكن نحلم.
that yes, we
مصر
can
بلد
dream.
كبيرة جدا جدا
Egypt is a
جدا.
very
مصر في
big
كورونا
country.
عدت
During
بفضل حضرتك
COVID-19,
إلى بر
thanks to
الأمان.
Your Excellency, Egypt
مصر
was
استقبلت
able
50 بطولة
to
في كأس
go
العالم.
smoothly
مصر
through
استقبلت
it.
كأس عالم في
Egypt
كورونا.
received the
في عز ما العالم
World
كله قفل
Cup
بيبانه مصر
during
كانت فاتحة بابها.
COVID-19
مصر أم
and
الدنيا وهتفضل قد
Egypt is
الدنيا.
the mother of the world and will always be like that.
قادرون باختلاف
Capable with
طول ما
our
حضرتك موجود
differences, so long as
هم
your
إن شاء الله
excellency is
بإذن الله
imposed,
هيحققوا كل
they
أحلامهم
would achieve
وطموحاتهم.
all their dreams
بشكركم
and
إن شاء
ambitions.
الله
Thank
بإذن
you.
الله أشوفكم السنة الجاية
And see you
ونكون موجودين مع
next
حضرتك
year,
على ألف
يا
خير.
أستاذ سيف
Mr. Saif.
مصر بتعدي
Egypt
تنجح
succeeds thanks to Allah.
بفضل الله وتبقى قد الدنيا إن شاء الله.
And God willing, it would be equal to the whole
إن شاء الله يا
world.
فندم
لازم
تبقى
نعرف كده يعني.
إن شاء الله بإذن الله تبقى قد الدنيا بفضل الله.
God willing,
وبنشكر حضرتك
with
تاني
the support of Allah,
على
it would
جبر
be equal to
الخواطر.
the whole
ربنا يديك
world.
الصحة
And
ويخليك
we
لينا.
would like to
أشكرك يا
thank
فندم.
you
أشكرك.
again. Thank you.
طب استنى.
Ali, you want to
استنى.
say
أنت
something?
عايز تعمل حاجة دلوقتي أنا هخليك تعملها عشان الناس تعرف إن أنت معلق كبير.
Now we
هتقدم مين
will
دلوقتي؟
introduce someone, the Minister of Youth and Sports,
اتفضل.
Dr. Ashraf Sobhi. In the name of Allah, Your Excellency President Al-Fattah Sisi, the President of the Republic, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, the beginning was with the new Republic in 2014, the vision of the political leadership to achieve a lot through science to achieve the dream. Your Excellency addressed the youth of Egypt and said, I know what do you want and I'm with you in your dream, and it was met. And the result was training before empowerment, as well as the keenness of the youth to participate in building the new republic and shouldering the responsibility and facing the challenges. Over the past years, the infrastructure and the sports structure developed through sports and youth centers, swimming pools, sports centers. This proves the ability of Egypt to organize all sports events. And this infrastructure provided 65% of the cost of hosting these sports events, be it current or future. And Egypt organized 289 championships and international events, in addition to achieving 2,664 medals in different sports. And the Ministry of Youth and Sports implemented 50 projects and programs with the participation of 250,000 young people with determination in different governorates, in addition to a sports event within the initiative of Sons, a hope for people with determination, in addition to basketball league for people hearing impaired. And Egypt, for the first time this year, organized an international Paralympic, which is the handball championship, and it is the first of its kind. Africa Open Championship for Paralympics for lift weighting, and we apply the code of accessibility in all youth and sports centers in coordination with the Ministry of Social Solidarity, as well as supporting the centers having picnics and trips for people with determination in the national project for the ministers to visit different governorates. And on the level of youth development, we implemented 1,467 programs that achieved 72,000 youth participation, cooperating with different state institutions, the Church, Al-Azhar, the Ministry of Endowment, Education, Higher Education, Health, Culture, as well as different NGOs. In your presence now, the event of Capable with Differences, things have changed, and the family that was gifted by one of those angels is now that it has a champion or a lecturer in university, or a handicraft, or a presenter in television. And this is what we used to see abroad and say that this is very civilized. We can see this now in Egypt, and the message of today's event starts with this message. Finally, they have a place. And this encouraged us in the ministry to host the biggest international sports events and enhance their participation in the international championships like Butcha, blind and deaf sports, as well as developing competitive sports in the Paralympics, as well as in cooperation with the Office in the Youth. Expansion in artistic and cultural events for people with determination in coordination with the Ministry of Culture. Your Excellency the President, what was achieved would never have been achieved without a wise political leadership that always seeks to empower everybody and to support people with determination. Now they have a place in the new republic. May God support all our efforts. Many happy returns and peace be upon you. Your Excellency the President, Capable with Differences, always ask you for something, and you always meet the request. Let me welcome my colleagues, Mohammed and Nadine. And because ladies are first, we'll start with Nadine. Good morning, Nadine. Good morning. I am Nadine Nadi. I'm 25 years old. I'm a karate champion. Last year, up till today, a lot of good things happened. Your Excellency gave directives to go to the military academy and the police academy, and we went also to the Navy. We have very nice days and we learned a lot of things. The biggest commander in every place and his colleagues used to receive us with love. I am Mohammed Ahmed. I'm 23 years old. I am a swimmer and a graduate of languages faculty at Al-Azhar University. From our hearts, thank you, Your Excellency. And let us now watch a video about a very nice days we have been through. Over the last year, a lot of dreams came true and a lot of doors were opened with the support of the President. What do you want to be? A police officer. We were honored to have you. I want to be a pilot. I will ask the Minister of Defense to give Basmala the permission to get on a helicopter with one of the pilots. I want to be an officer, so you can make a trip to the military academy to spend the day there. A lot of them have met their dreams and they spent a day of adventures in the police academy and the military academy. And we met also the Navy and we visited Suez Canal, and this emphasized to us that we have a place. Thank you, Your Excellency. And we'd like to thank all those who received us, your sons capable with differences. Good morning. Good morning to you all. Good morning to Egypt. Beautiful Egypt. Good morning, Your Excellency, the President. I am so grateful for this great opportunity that enabled me to spend time with capable with changes, who taught me patience, positive energy. Let me introduce to you my friends Mustafa. I'm Mustafa Ahmed. I'm a swimmer in Al Jazeera Sports Center for the Egyptian Federation for Mental Disabilities. And my friend Janet. I'm Janet Mahmoud. I'm in grade 6. I'm a swimmer in Wadi Degla Club. And I am a member in the Egyptian Federation for Mental Disabilities. You knew that I cannot swim up till now. Would you teach me how to swim? Yes. They are very excellent and they exerted more effort in the rehearsals. Mustafa wants to say something. You know that in 6 months, God willing, we will have 5 teams that will participate in the World Championship for the International Union for Mental Disabilities in France. Those you had photos with them And we need the prayers of all Egyptians to come back with a lot of medals and to raise the Egyptian flag. Yes, God willing. Mustafa, how can I support you? How would you like the president to support you? What can I do to support you? If you need something in preparation for the championship, we are ready. Thank you, Your Excellency, the President.
لا ده انت اسمع يا مصطفى واسمع يا جنات.
I love Your Excellency and I love you very much. I will tell you something.
شكرا يا جنات. شوفوا مش بتقولوا لينا مكان.
You say that you have a place.
انتم اصحاب المكان.
You are owners of this place.
أنا مش بجامل والله.
And this is not a compliment.
ولا بقول كلام لطيف كده. لا. اللي يعرف الحقيقة. هيجي يوم.
Those would know that one day we will wish to be with you.
ليكوا مكان.
And then we wish you would say you have a place. I would like to tell Your Excellency that Mustafa wanted you to answer him. And now Engineer Amal Mubadda, the head of the Egyptian and African Federation for Mental Disabilities.
أنا النهارده ملكت الدنيا كلها. تحيا مصر.
Long live Egypt.
تحيا مصر. مصر حلوة. إحنا حلوين.
Egypt is beautiful.
ربنا معانا وربنا معاك يا ريس.
May God support Your Excellency. Thank you. In the name of Allah, Your Excellency President Al-Fattah Sisi, the President of the Republic, ministers, guests of Egypt from the Arab countries, distinguished guests, a morning full of love and difference with the difference of its people, morning full of honesty, love and compassion, all the teachings and the values Allah taught us. Distinguished guests, we have a place is the slogan of our today's event. It's not a slogan, but it is a reality that we witness in our country. Capable with our differences now, all of a sudden started to have capabilities that we appreciate. No, it is us who changed. The image of them in the community changed. Do you know that in December 1963, the term unfortunately used for them was people with deformities, and this led to a bad image about them in the community. Capable with differences is not just a humane development, but it is an ethical, social development, and it is thanks to Your Excellency first. If it was not for your belief and support, wouldn't have been able to emphasize today that we have a place. Your Excellency the President, today I carry a message of appreciation and thanks from the mothers of capable with disabilities. Let me read a message written by one of the mothers. I am the mother who had a lot of dreams, but her heart guided her. I'm the mother who had a lot of tears with every frustration and would wipe off her tears and say, let's try again. I'm the mother who prayed for nights. I'm the mother who supported and who has always been told, sorry, we don't have a place for your son. She said, no problem, his place in my heart is enough. I'm the mother who told me he won't be able to do it, but I said, no, he will do it. I'm the mother who had always confidence in her God and her son. A president came and said that my son and his brothers are capable with differences. If they ask you about patience, look for patience in the hearts of mothers of capable with disabilities. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, let me announce some nice news. You know that the Egyptian Sports Federation, as Mustafa said, would participate in the World Championship in France 2023 with 5 teams. And next January, Egypt would, for the first time, apply for hosting the World Championship for Mental Disabilities to be hosted in 2027. At the end, I find that this is a suitable opportunity to ask everyone who is capable with difference in my country to get his right and to do his duty. Life is not what is granted to you, but it is rather what you did with what is granted to you. And God has granted each one of us certain capabilities. Let me extend my thanks to Your Excellency the President. Last year you said we pray to Allah to protect our country from all evils. For them and for these angels with them we are supported, and you will be victorious, as Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessing be upon him, said, long live Egypt and peace be upon you. Good morning, Your Excellency the President. Good morning, distinguished guests. I'm so glad to be here with you today. With the stars of capable differences, I will introduce to you my friends, the stars. I'm Sama Al-Husseini. I'm 29 years old. I'm a swimmer and I play in El Jazeera Club. I'm Raghad Ahmed. I'm 15 years old. I'm a karate and basketball player in Road Al Farag Youth Center. I am in Natallah. Salma has something to tell you. I have something to say to the President. I love the President. And I was always dreaming of participating in Capable with Differences. Each story has heroes, and the heroes are the parents, the mother and the father. Our parents who believed in us and said no to the doctor who said we will die. They said no to the teacher who said we cannot learn, who said no to everyone who bullied us and said that I have no place, no. Of course, you have a place and an importance. Before giving birth to 2 children, I found that the parents used to play an important role. But today, after I became a mother, I find that parents play a great role. All mothers at some moments feel that we won't be able to continue. So I greet every mother and father who are here with us today. I know the difficult journey, the frustration, the pain you've been through, the determination, the decision, and the will to continue. So thanks to every mother and father. They are the real heroes who made real stars and heroes. Thank you, the President, to support them and to make them feel proud. On the contrary, they are now proud of the heroes they have. It's thanks to you and Capable with Differences. Every mother and father are proud of what they have. Minna will introduce a video to us. Video, the heroes of the story. When you are a part of the family, your message is to make the rest of the family witness no difficult day, and you find that love achieves the impossible. And sometimes you do not have enough time to tell your son that you love him. When you are gifted with a son or a daughter, you want to be for him like the magical lantern, and to see him smiling the whole day and make him have a happy life. And now we know who is the hero of the story. I see myself before having him and after having him. I find that I'm a better person. Our sons and daughters impose themselves whenever they are. She is so tender when Yasin is very kind. Everything about him. When I'm upset, he amuses me. This is the first time for me to go on such a picnic. The state did very good things for them through the integration of those children. So the image of the community is now different. Yasin is like a star now. I'm so proud of him. I want to see him successful, loved, capable of saying no, not to be abused. God gifted me with him. She is loved by everyone, and she is able to embrace everybody. We feel safe with her. They have special capabilities. My son is special, and I'm special for having him because he has things that we do not have. Anyone who knows Malak says that she gives him positive energy through her acts. I wish that I would see Yasin depending on himself. This is the only thing that I'm thinking about. I do not want to die and leave him. Every mother and father who supported the sons and daughters proved that with love nothing is impossible. And we need to write for each other and to express the emotions that we do not have enough time to express. This teaches us a new type of love, how to love someone more than yourself and give him your life to just see him smiling and successful. I feel that what you're doing is so inspiring. When I look in your eyes, I feel that I need to continue. So please continue. There is no normal child. Every child is a treasure. I see you, Ahmed, as a hero without anything. And I learned from you things that nobody taught me. Thank you for every nice moment and for your support. Omnia, I love you very much. Since you were born, I was happy. I love mother and I love father very much. When you see a nice story, sometimes you find that you are worried about the hero, but when he continues, believes and tries and succeeds, then he becomes a source of inspiration. This is what I learned from every mother and father over these 3 days. They will always be the heroes of their stories so long as they believe in their sons and daughters. I would like to say to Yasin's father, who is worried that he would die and leave him. Sorry for interrupting you. I know that every father, not only those fathers who have children who are capable with differences, all parents always worry about their sons and daughters if they die and leave them. So I will tell you all, God says in a verse from the Holy Quran, do you think that we created you in vain and you won't come back to us? Allah, who has created this world, is controlling everything, and every step in it is upon his knowledge. And for thousands of years, life has been there. Nothing stops and nothing disappears. This does not mean that the state does not have a role to play. And when we talked about the fund capable with differences, good morning. I would like to welcome my colleague who would participate with me in introducing this part. Khadija, good morning, Khadija. Good morning, positive energy to you. I'm Khadija Shaban. I'm 19 years old. I'm a student in the British University Faculty of English Language. I'm here today to thank Your Excellency the President, because it is thanks to you I was able to be on television, and thanks to you I'm well known and popular. I will remind you of myself. All my friends in the university told me, it's you who the president brought a chair for. I love your excellency. I'm the one who was lucky to bring you the chair. I love your excellency and support. Thank you for your support. In fact, there are a lot of people who ask, what is the meaning of accessibility? Simply speaking, accessibility is facilitating the technology and physical surroundings for people who are capable with disabilities, and this is the role that is played by the state, and we need all to participate in this in the new republic. There are a lot of challenges in this life, challenges we might surrender to or try to overcome or try to be innovative through prosthetics. Accessibility starts with the image of the community. We are able to produce and participate and really be effective and active. And thanks God, this is happening now under the leadership of President Sisi, who made the whole community acknowledge us and our rights. And accessibility includes also physical accessibility to people with disabilities, so that they can move and communicate with the external world. Accessibility needs to suit every type of disability: physical, with having ramps in buildings, streets, and corridors for the wheelchairs, and the bathrooms and corridors should have also stands. For blind and visually impaired people, they can use the stick. And on the flooring, there should be tiles that would prevent him from falling. Reading papers and documents and checks can be done through Braille. Technology helped a lot of people who are visually and hearing impaired. A lot of programs and applications by the National Academy for IT and the Ministry of Telecommunications. Computer programs, monitors, as well as other technological tools. And for people who are speaking impaired, they can use Tawassul program that translates the sign language for them. The light signs are so important for deaf people. Rehabilitation is so important for all types of disabilities. That's why the Ministry of Social Solidarity and the national NGOs have a lot of centers to do rehabilitation for autistic people. Also, NGOs started working on accessibility in their buildings, and they were supported by Ata Fund under the umbrella of Nasser Social Bank. The Ministry of Transport, in cooperation with the Ministry of Social Solidarity, are doing great things for providing 35 metro stations and 13 train stations. The inclusion of people with disabilities in COP27 was one of the objectives of the state. The Ministry of Social Solidarity, in cooperation with the Ministry of Tourism, Transport, the Governorate, achieved great in the engagement of people with disabilities. We can make the largest number of people with disabilities capable with differences. And this is not just the responsibility of the government, it's the responsibility of a whole state and community. In December 2022, we are calling on all institutions to help us with accessibility. The community needs to contribute to create equal opportunities and social justice in the new republic that would be friendly to people who are capable with differences. Good morning, Your Excellency, the President. Good morning. Today, we are all celebrating people with differences who are a part of this community, and of course, they have rights and duties. The state recently exerted a lot of efforts to promulgate laws and put the executive regularity, and with the laws and the executive regularity we need their enforcement, and here comes the role of each one of us. Let me introduce to you my friends Mahmoud and Noreen. And Mahmoud wanted to say something to Your Excellency. I'm Mahmoud Abdelghani. I'm 14 years old. I am one of the survival of the fires. We capable with differences. No one saw our achievements and learned how can we do a lot of things, except when Your Excellency said, I am with you and for you. Thank you, Mahmoud. Noreen. I'm Noreen Ahmed. I'm 16 years old. I'm from Fatma Zahra School. And now the Minister of Social Services, Dr. Niveen Al-Qabbaj. In the name of Allah, Your Excellency President Fattah Sisi, the President of the Republic, dear guests, ladies and gentlemen, while the world was getting ready for post-COVID-19 recovery, the Russian-Ukrainian war came with challenges facing the whole world in different fields. In particular, the economic that strongly influences social justice. Yet the Arab Republic of Egypt that adopted social protection as an approach in its programs and policies achieved strong development in supporting people with disabilities and their inclusion gradually. Achieving inclusion and integration is for the interest of everybody on all levels, the human and rights level, the political, and maximizing the feeling of belonging and citizenship, socio-economic stability, cultural, educational awareness to reduce the reasons of disabilities through family, marriages, in unsafe pregnancy and births, as well as accidents. Our future lies in our cooperation to achieve comprehensive inclusion and development, so that every one of us would recognize his responsibility towards protecting our achievements, the stability of the community, building our state, and renewing our dreams. Let us pledge to be more committed and more united for the inclusion of people with disabilities in all aspects, the state, the government, the community. No one is left behind. Special thanks to our sons and daughters, their parents, who did a lot to create a future with their hands, those who know patience and learned challenge and overcame it, those who spin the dream and will achieve it, a voice that is raised and would be resonant. And now excuse us to launch two important initiatives that would contribute to supporting people with disabilities to be included and effective in the community and to overcome all barriers before them, so that they really would be capable with differences. The first initiative under the title Accessibility and Livelihood. According to what we have seen in the documentary, we call on all institutions, universities, companies, banks, hospitals, youth centers, civil society organizations, clubs, to contribute to accessibility, spatial and technological accessibility for people with disabilities at their special expenses. And we call on all employment sectors to employ people with disabilities with a percentage of 5% according to the law, to benefit from the banking and non-banking services according to their capabilities that include microcredit, participatory consumption credit, insurance, securities market, to employ them and to be part of financial inclusion so that they will earn their living. The second initiative, and we will find a scene under the title The Best Friend. The Best Friend is an initiative under the title Best Buddies, to put an end to socio-economic isolation of people with disabilities through developing relations and friendships between people who have disabilities and others who are not disabled. So let us volunteer part of our life and our resources and our attention to encourage them to receive education and empower them to be part of the community in general. Human relations that would make us proud that we can have a positive impact on lives of others. And they are influencing also our lives. They change our vision to life. We learn from them. They add satisfaction and happiness. And the Ministry of Social Solidarity, in cooperation with the civil society organizations and volunteers, will launch the application Best Buddy to see the accomplishments of the best buddies every year. How did they influence? And we will monitor the accessibility achievements nationwide. At the end, we'd like to emphasize that the best buddy is the supporter, and he is the brother and the supporter. He would support you and look after you, would defend you, help you find what's better about yourself, and would include you in the community. It is your right and our duty. Thank you. We all need someone in our life, a friend to get up with, to make you laugh, to talk to you about sports, to watch movies with you, listen to songs with you. He would always support you, help you go to school or university or the club, and would defend you. If someone hurts you, would include you in the community. Someone who would make you feel that you are part of the community, who would live the life with you or get you out to life or make you feel alive. A real friend, but sometimes it is difficult for people capable of differences to be friends with others, and sometimes we forget to befriend them or make a difference in their lives. That's why there is an initiative called The Best Friend, The Best Buddy, to suit people like myself and myself, to have friends and to overcome together the barriers and see our beauty, our better things. You might help us and we might help you, because each one of us needs a buddy, even myself and yourself. Best Buddies initiative. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Best Buddies initiative. We all have friends. Since we were in school, we had friends, but capable with differences. What's the difference about their buddies? Are their buddies from capable with the differences only, or others? Neighbors, colleagues, relatives. These are the best buddies. They help each other, and this is the best thing in the world. We have now a lot of examples of the best buddies. We have first Yasin. How are you? I'm fine. I'm in preparatory 1. How old are you? 12. And Ibrahim is your buddy. Hi, Ibrahim. How are you? I'm fine. We've been friends for 12 years. How old are you? I'm 12. So you took the decision to be friends very early. You are relatives, yes. He is my cousin. He's my cousin from my aunt and my uncle. It was an offer, buy one and get one. So 2 brothers got married to 2 sisters. That's why you are cousins. So that's why you are friends. 12 years ago, you go together to school, you play together, yes. What makes you upset from Yasin? Because he does not want to study. Yasin? You are the one who does not want to study. He studies a lot. And sometimes it's him who does not want to study. You are here to differ, but you are buddies and you are in the same school, on the same desk. You, Ibrahim, and Yasin should look after each other. Thank you. Amr Darwish, 2 bachelor's degree, Faculty of Commerce, and the Supreme Council for Theater. And he is excellent. How are you, Amr? Welcome, sir. Ahmed, how long have you been friends with Amr? 20 years ago. We can see photos when you were in secondary school. I knew Amr in secondary 1. We were in school in Shubra, and he was using a stick getting down the stairs, and we started talking to each other, and then we became friends after talking to each other and finding a lot of common things between us. Since then, Amr, you left this stick. Why did you take it? My mother used to take me to elementary school, but in secondary school I told her I need to go to school by myself. Instead of making your mother take you to school, so you used the stick instead of the mother, and then you told him, no stick, I will help you. Yes. I learned that in your wedding he was there. Yes, he was with me through all preparations for my wedding. And Amr was there when you give birth to your girls. Yes. The best thing in our friendship is that we have a lot of common things and we complement each other. And with him, I never felt that I'm different. That's why with him, I feel that I'm always balanced. You complement each other because of your differences. And I learned also that before your wedding day, you took him to a spa. Yes.
وديته حمام التلات
وبصيت عليه كده
وصيت عليه
فاخدت كمية
بطاس.
So they took care of him.
يعني ربنا يكرمك يا احمد مع عمرو.
Thank you, Ahmed and Amr, the best buddies. And we're talking about the best buddies. It is the best buddy who pointed at people different and capable with differences. His Excellency, the President, is the best buddy. And we wish that next year, incapable with differences, we will have a lot of other best buddies. And we wish that next year, incapable with differences, we will have a lot of other best buddies. Thank you.
ما فيش غنوة حلوة من غير أنغام، ما فيش أحلام حنطلبها لو ما تعبناش، واللي هانوك وشافوك أضعف من إنك حلمك يتحقق، بكرة حيتمنوك صدقني حتوصل طول ما أنت مصدق.
سيادة الرئيس
President, we will take a short break and then we will be back.